Peace, 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 peace. It's Promised Child once again. I salute all black owners, all black leaders, and all black entrepreneurs. And it doesn't matter what you believe in. As long as you believe in black excellence, I'm with you and I salute you. Now look, today we're going to be talking about Keys to Unity, Series 4. So this is what I wanted to talk about, right? And I wanted to show you and tell you and prove to you how much power the people have. And we may be broke as individuals. We may not have money as individuals. But as a group, we are rich, right? We as a group, we spend so much money. You understand what I'm saying? Now, you hear a lot of people complain about their communities, or we complain about our communities, about how we don't have nothing in our communities, how the streets is messy, how it's trash all over the place, this, that, and the third, right? Well, we know we could fix this as a group. We hear about mothers who have jobs. It's hard for them to find babysitters, and if they do find a babysitter, the babysitter is expensive. These daycares that we put our kids into is expensive. You know what I'm saying? And things like that. And let's do it like this. How about this? Let's say that it's 200 people in the community, right? We got 200 people in our community, right? Let's say we raise 20. We raise or $20, right? Excuse me. $20 for 200 people is how much money? That's $4,000, right? And let's say we get everybody, all 200 people in the community, to give up $20 a week. So now we got $4,000 in 1 week, right? At the end of the month, that's $16,000. At the end of the month, $16,000, right? Now, what does this have to do with anything? Well, I'm about to show you. We could take that money, right? That's $16,000. We could connect with three other communities, right? That's 16,000, and then do the other community that got 200 people, and the other community do 200 people. You have 4 communities that come together. That's, at the end of the month, that's $64,000. $64,000. You understand what I'm saying? So now we got $64,000, right? From 4 communities, and all we did was start off with $20. That's all we started off with. We got everybody in the community to give up $20, right? From 4 communities. That's and now we got $64,000. Now we can, as a group. So all together, that's 800 people, right? 4 communities, 200 people in each community. So now we got 800 people. Guess what we did? Now we're building on our own corporation, so to speak. So now that we doing that, now we could go get a center, right? And in this center, we got people in our neighborhoods that are struggling. So now we can use this center. Now nobody has to pay to go up in the building now. Or what we could do is, I remember when I was young, right? And you had to, we used to go to the Boys and Girls Club, right? And if I'm not mistaken, you pay like $20 for like the whole year or something like that. It was like $20 for the whole year. It wasn't nothing like major that you had to pay, right? So this is what I'm saying. Once we take our money together as a community and we start to rent out these buildings or buy these buildings, whatever. We could just say we're going to start off renting. You know what I'm saying? Now, all you got to do is tell the local, tell the baby mothers or the single mothers that's in this community, look, send your children to this facility, this institution. All you got to do is pay $20 for the whole year. Right? $20 for the whole year. Now she could go to work. You know what I'm saying? Or he could go to work. Whomever, you know what I'm saying, could go to work now. And now you have a facility and an institution that can take care of the community. Then we could go rent out another building, start up a nursing home. You understand what I'm saying? And we keep doing this every month. And that's just $64,000 in 1 month. We ain't even go for the next 6 months. You understand what I'm saying? Just imagine and think about that. So if we pull our money together, a lot of the problems that we have in the community could be destroyed, because we could use our own money to build our own communities up. So now we could put nursing homes up. We could put daycares up. We could we could build our own restaurants and all this. Look how much money that we have just in 1 month off of 4 communities. $64,000. It's a whole lot of things we could do with that money. You understand what I'm saying? So this is all about building with one another and trusting one another. Instead, think about it. Think about how much money that we put out into corporations. You know what I'm saying? Think about how much money we give to other people. So let's take that money and invest it into ourselves and build our own. And then we can take this stress off of some of us, man. You understand what I'm saying? We could have therapists, you know what I'm saying, to talk to people. And we could build up things like that where people need an outlet to go talk to people that they trust. You know what I'm saying? People that they see every day that look just like them. You know what I'm saying? These are the keys to unity. These are the things that we need. Let's start spending with each other, man. Then in the process, as we raise money with each other, right? Because remember, for us to put this money and investing into each other, remember, we have to trust one another and we have to love one another. And these institutions and these facilities will have the bridge that we could bring. It would be a bridge to bring all of us together to communicate with each other and talk to each other. And every week we can have meetings about what's going on in the community and not have these other people who don't have no interest in our community come in. We could talk to each other and come up with ideas for the community. We could talk to each other and say, hey, such and such is a good rapper. We can take the money and invest it into him. You know what I'm saying? When you think of Universal Records, when you think of Warner Brother Records, when you think of Atlantic Records, it's not just one person that's calling the shot over there. They got a whole group. They got investors. They got a board. They got CEOs. They got directors. They got all that. So why not we take the ones that's in our community who can sing, who can rap, who can cook, all this. How about we invest into our own? You understand what I'm saying? And like I said before, we just be one big, powerful corporation investing into our own. Okay, such and such could cook. All right, we're going to go ahead and invest into this restaurant. This is going to be a community restaurant, right? And then eventually, we start spreading out throughout the city. You understand what I'm saying? Now we got black communities thriving. Why? Because all of us put that money up behind each other to build. You understand what I'm saying? Because now we are unified. And now everybody eating, everybody winning. You understand what I'm saying? Now we creating our own board of directors, our own CEOs, our own investors, and things like that. So this is how easy this is. This is the simplest. This is so simple. The simplest way for us to defeat the poverty and things like that. And like I said, we got to sit down and we got to talk to each other and we have to understand each other. No, what we do is, as soon as I get my check, my $1,000 check, that money don't even go back into the community. Why? Because we never been taught to invest into our community. We always been taught to invest into other communities. We invest into the Koreans. You understand what I'm saying? We invest into the Chinese. You understand what I'm saying? We invest into the white man. You understand what I'm saying? We don't invest into ourselves. So we take our money and I can prove it to you. We give it to McDonald's. We give it to Burger King. We give it to DTLR. You understand what I'm saying? Look where your money going. Then your money is overseen. Your money is overseen by a white guy because you put it into Wells Fargo, put it into Bank of America. We putting all our money into all these white establishments. So what you think they doing with the money? They building their communities. So how about we take a step back, right? And then we start to build our own communities. Who this starts with? This starts with me and you. Ain't nothing in the sky gonna crack open to make this happen. At the end of the day, it starts with me and you. Me and you have to start doing this. You understand what I'm saying? I used the example before. If I got $200, my homeboy got $200, right? And then 2 of my other homeboys, they got $200 a piece, right? What's that? 2, 4, 6, 8. That's $800. What can we do with that? All right, perfect example. If we wanted to start a record label, right? Guess what we could do, right? And that's all in 1 week. That the $800 all in 1 week. We could go downtown, right? Go to City Hall, Boom, go get the business license, right? Business license like what, $100 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's very cheap to get a business license. Bet. Now we got the record label, right? So let's say it's $100. Now we got $700 left over, right? Boom. The next week, you know what I'm saying? So the next week we put up another 800. We go get a building. You know what I'm saying? Because you know when you got a studio, you can make your house the business license. You know what I'm saying? You get the business license through your house. As long as where you live at approve of it, you can have the studio in your crib, in your house. You understand what I'm saying? So now we could go take the other money. We could go get another building. You understand what I'm saying? So 8, 7. That's what. Now we got left over what? $1,500. You know what I'm saying? This is not even all of our income that we talk about single. This is just what we investing into ourselves. So what now? 7, 8, we got $1,500 left over, right? So now we could take another $1,000. We could take the $1,000 and go rent the building out, right? Boom. Get the building. Boom. We do another 800. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Now we got equipment. You know what I'm saying? So the more we keep on putting our money together, we could achieve our dreams together. All 4 of us rappers, all 4 of us put our money together, invest into studio equipment, get a building. Now we booming. Now one brother, he real talented at rapping. Then the other brother, he real talented at making clothes. Then the other brother, he real talented at making beats. And the other brother real talented with the camera. So now you got a whole label that you bringing together. Boom. Another example. I could cook real good. We own it. I'm trying to rock a restaurant. Boom. You know what I'm saying? We could take the money, go downtown, get the business license. Boom. You know what I'm saying? With that, you're going to have to already have a building. So back, we go get the building. You know what I mean? Then go downtown. You know what I'm saying? After we already got the building, go through the zoning process and things like that. Now, after we do that, since I'm a cook, boom, I'm going to need, you know what I'm saying, my girl, she could cook. You know what I'm saying? My mama, she could cook. You know what I'm saying? My grandma, she could cook. So, boom. Now, everybody playing their role. Everybody cooking. Everybody got different recipes. And now you got a restaurant up just like that in like 2-3 months. You know what I'm saying? So, instead of taking the 200... So, this is what I'm saying. So, instead of taking your $200 and your other homeboys taking their $200 and investing into clothes and materialistic things, let's invest into ourselves and do for ourselves and invest into a crib. Or invest into a business. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't got nowhere to stay. You ain't got nowhere to stay. Well, you got a job. I got a job. Well, let's take our money together and go live together. You understand what I'm saying? And all this, of course, comes through because I can hear somebody. Already yelling at the screen, say, "Man, black people can't come together." No, this comes with trusting one another and understanding each other and understand what we're going through, so we can move past and move forward. We have to forgive each other and things like that. You understand what I'm saying? So. You got to think about that. You know what I mean? Think about all that. You know what I'm saying? About community building and nation building and things like that. You know what I'm saying? We need that, bro. We need that, sister. We need that, queen. We need all that. You understand what I'm saying? We need all that. We put all, you know what I'm saying? We put all that into our communities. We need all that money to go back to our communities. You understand what I'm saying? You feel me? So just think about that, man. Understand what I'm saying. Understand how real this is, man. Understand the powers in the people. The powers in the people. We ain't got to wait for nobody to come in our neighborhoods and make us rich. You got to understand what I'm saying. Who created the borough? And ask yourself that when they say black people have a crab in the barrel mentality, who created the borough? And who's pulling people out the borough? So how about this? Just food for thought to think about that. How about this? How about all of us get out the borough and create for ourselves? How about that? We all get out the borough and we all go back to the ocean. We all go back to the sand. You understand what I'm saying? And we create for ourselves. That way everybody can have it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can get theirs. But we have to think, we have to focus. You know what I'm saying? We have to unify with one another. Because this is the simplest way to get rich, man, as I always say. Where all of us come together. When we come together, we can obtain everything. We can have everything that we ever thought about having. You understand what I'm saying? So look, I hope you learned something today. You understand what I'm saying? I hope you really did. You know what I mean? Look how simple that is. 20 people. 20 people. Or $20, excuse me. $20 and 200 people. $4,000 a week. $16,000 a month. You get 3 other communities to come with you, that's $64,000. We invest into buildings and we all can help each other come up through community building. So invest into yourself, invest into your people. You understand? If that's your friend and your friend have a dream, invest into your friend. And vice versa. Put each other on, man, because we need each other. I need you, you need me. We can't do this by ourselves. No animal. And all animals, they use each other to help each other. They run in packs. You understand? We are humans. We have the higher intelligence. We are gods. You know what I'm saying? We have the higher intelligence. We could process things better. So let's unify to accomplish a goal. You understand what I'm saying? And if you like what I'm saying, subscribe to my channel. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, hit the bell, send it where you gotta send it to. And it's Black Excellence over here. And peace.